Hey, what's up, my little turtle toes? How y'all doing today? Well, you are Jenny Mai. You just dropped a bomb on Jeezy, basically saying, baby, you think you're leaving this marriage without giving me that money? Give me lots of money. She literally said, baby, there was a cheating clause in our prenup. That cheating clause said that if either of us have any inappropriate relationships, and she lined it out, if either of us have that, then we will pay a penalty clause that is millions of dollars. And it wasn't no 1.5 million. It was enough to make it hurt both of them, because what's the problem? Is till death do us part. Well, the problem is Jenny Mai was sitting there being really quiet. I honestly thought Jenny Mai was trying to make her marriage work. And maybe she was, but baby, she was also being like, oh, what's up with that clause? Jenny Mai gave bombshell allegations that, baby, I know for a fact you a cheater, you a liar, you a this and that. Okay. Jeezy hit back with some weird piece in the page 6 about how Jenny Mai, the person he left his daughter with while he decided to go off on tour, is gatekeeping his daughter because they had to move back to California to Jenny Sherman Oaks' home. Now, listen, people are saying that Jeezy is trying to keep Jenny, sounds like he's trying to keep her in the Atlanta area. Again, we'll talk about that. But the most important thing is Jeezy hit back and said, real ends don't cheat. And I was like, are you saying you a real in, sir? Because I don't know. Anyway, we're going to talk about him hitting back. But Jenny came back and said, baby, I have proof. But what's more than that? There is a blind item. Yes, this is Blind Item Saturdays that literally just popped up about Jeezy and Jenny. And well, I think it's about Jeezy and Jenny. Let me read it to you and you think if it applies. And then we're going to get into all of Jeezy's assertion. Okay, here's the blind. Word on the street is that a certain rap superstar known for his massive ego, and might I add, to always wearing his little brother's jersey. Why is Jeezy always wearing clothes that are 3 sizes too small? Does that make him think that he looks skinny? Sir, just get a personal trainer. You're killing me. Give your little brother back his jersey and those skinny jeans. Somebody tell him boot cut and straight leg her in. Okay, fine. I'll start over. Word on the street is that a certain rap superstar known for his massive ego just blindsided his loyal, submissive wife with divorce papers. He thought he'd humiliate her, catch her off guard, show her who's boss. Rumor has it he was ticked off because she wouldn't drop her own career and income to massage his ego. He always told her things would be fine, but looks like he just proved her right. Now here's the juicy part. They're headed to Splitsville. And this guy thought he was holding all the cards. But surprise, surprise, his wife ain't the pushover he thought she was. Turns out she's been keeping tabs on all his moves, and she's ready to throw down. She's got enough dirt to trash their prenup, or at least make him cough up way more cash than he ever planned. And get this, he's been throwing shade, saying she cheated too. But while he's all talk, she's coming with receipts. There's chatter about his long-term side pieces in Atlanta, New York, and Chicago. He thinks they're all zipped up, but word is one of them's about to spill everything. And don't even get me started on his book club groupies. Dude thought he was slick, but just because he played the I'm married card doesn't mean it didn't cross the lines that would torch the prenup. They go on to say, pride's a tricky thing, and this guy's loaded with it. But you know what they say, pride go up before the fall. And with all this pride he's got, this fall's gonna be epic. Keep your eyes peeled. There's definitely a settlement coming soon. But one thing's for sure, his wife is not playing. She's fired up and ready to make sure he pays one way or another, baby. What y'all got to say about that? Anyway, let's get into, no, keep that in mind, and let's get into what Jeezy is actually saying, because Jeezy really hit her with, remember he was in the interview with Nia Long and they were like, you cheated. And he was like, I find that fascinating. Men cheat. I know Keisha Cole was sitting there just drinking her water. Like, imagine that. Men cheating. All right, y'all. Let's get into this Jeezy stuff because, baby, first of all, he wants the baby. Well, he doesn't want the baby. He just said that he finds it odd that the mother of his child is gatekeeping the baby. Gatekeeping. Jeezy, this is what happens when you up and leave your family to go on a book tour and tours for months. You got a private jet. You out golfing, doing this, doing that, making all this money. Why are you not making a more effort? Jeannie's job moves her around. She has kept her child with her 100%. Jeezy really wants Jeannie to jump in the car like he forced his old fiance to do. Like he forced his old fiance to do, to drive 180 miles each way so he could spend an hour with his child. And his fiance took him to court for that, talking about he being unreasonable. Again, Jeezy has never fought for custody like this of any other kids. I just think he doesn't want to pay child support. Anyway, he's accusing Jeannie Mai of acting as gatekeeper to their 1-year-old daughter. Monaco just stopped breastfeeding. Jeezy accuses his estranged wife of being a gatekeeper. According to court documents obtained by Page 6, right? He filed a motion requesting a temporary hearing regarding custody of the 1-year-old. In the docs, Jeezy, born J. Wayne Jenkins, claimed that since he filed for divorce on September 14th, the toddler has been temporarily residing in Jeannie Mai's home in Los Angeles. Remember when Jeezy actually said he don't know why Jeannie's still living in the house? I'm sorry, sources say, why is Jeannie living in the house? It's weird. Jeezy made it clear he didn't want to be around her. So you literally told her to get out, and you expected her to what? What? Get a 2-bedroom apartment across the street from the Lenox Mall? What did you expect for a woman whose only ties to Atlanta is you and the marriage and the marital home? What did you expect her to do? Her work is in LA, and actually even she just finished hosting the Miss World contest. Her work is primarily in LA. She was trying to make a YouTube channel so she could stay, but now she has to like literally earn all her own money. So again, I don't understand this. And sir, you weren't even in Atlanta for most days because you've been traveling around touring in those clubs. Anyway, they said since that time, the parties have endeavored to address temporary custodial arrangements on an informal basis. While the parties have agreed upon a visitation schedule through the end of 2023, which has been confirmed by communications between their counsel, to continue addressing custodial and parental time issues in such an ad hoc manner is becoming increasingly less feasible. Now, here's the thing. Jeezy claimed in a motion that the lack of consistency, continuity, and stability inherently associated with such a haphazard and fluid parenting time schedule is becoming stressful for Monaco. And it's also creating unnecessary tension and confusion when it comes to their parenting time and each of their sole rights when Monaco is in their individual care. Let me say something, right? You know, this is all gaslighting. He goes on to say that her interference with his relationship with the child, again, while not generated from or with malicious intent, is nevertheless causing confusion and tensions between the parties and is working to stifle the development of their child. Let me just say this. If you read all of this, I know a lot of people are like, Jeannie keeping that man from his child, because everybody want to believe that some man being kept away from the child. He says it in the own court documents. They already have an arrangement that they both agreed to, and they're both happy to, that is going to go until the end of 2023. So he is preemptively saying that in 2024, there might be an arrangement informally that he doesn't want to deal with. Okay, it's your right to go for child custody, but to spin it in the papers as if Jeannie is denying him, even the way they release, she's being gatekeeper. That's the same way he released, Jeannie might be cheating. Even though if she was, he would have invoked clause 8 of their prenup. There's a clause in their prenup that gives an actual penalty if one of them are caught not only cheating, but having inappropriate relationships, electronically, DMs, or whatever. Again, Jeezy plays too many games and he's too manipulative. And there's too many dumb people that literally he pulls out of work gatekeeping. And all the Dusties and Mammies are like, well, how dare you? Let that child see her daddy. Because again, right? As long as the child got a daddy in the life, the baby gonna be like amazing, no matter what that father is. Same people that was telling Keke Palmer to marry Darius. Anyway, y'all, right? Anyway, Jeezy also hit back with the thing that baby, he ate cheating. Again, Jeezy was trash for this because the way he said that he feels like Jeannie is gatekeeping, when you read the headlines, it leads you to believe that she's acting funny about visitation when there's been no problem with visitations. Everything he's wanted, he's gotten. Now he wants to go because he's afraid that in the future it might create confusion. He did this filing to embarrass her. That's why I'm glad and turn public sentiment against her. That's why I'm glad Jeannie was like, and guess what, fool? You was cheating. I got proof and I want my money. Anyway, Jeezy came out and said that he 100%, right, denies cheating. Now, here's the thing. Unlike Jeezy, who let people whisper and walked around and used Nia Long as a tool, Jeannie is not whispering. Jeannie is saying to the court, I 100% have proof. I want you to enforce the cheating clause. In court, I will give the evidence. Jeezy is just like, no, it wasn't me. But again, everybody in my comments the other day talking about Jeannie cheated. Where's the proof? Because Jeannie got proof and Jeannie's bringing it to court. Jeezy didn't even ask for that clause to be enforced. Anyway, again, they said any claim of infidelity of Jeezy's are 100% false, and we have no further statements at this time. She said she signed a prenup in March 2021, while the specific terms of the document are unknown. That there is a substantial penalty if any party cheated through the course of the marriage. People are saying it's worth millions and millions of dollars, not that 1.5. Anyway, she's asking for the penalty to be upheld in the divorce decree and also requested equitable division of all marital assets. Just to let you know, here's what she put in there, and I think everybody should put this in their thing. Why further shows that the court should enforce paragraph 8, this is in their prenup, of the prenuptial agreement regarding infidelity. The clause provides in pertinent part that in the event that either party engages in sexual relations, an emotional relationship, or is emotionally or sexually suggestive in communication with third parties, shall result in a significant financial penalty upon the adulterous party, as specified in the prenuptial agreement. Y'all, I don't know what y'all think about that blind. It sounds like Jeezy didn't see Jeannie coming. I said, don't play with Bay Area girls. Do not play. Shout out to little Kayla. Make his pocket hurt, y'all. Shout out to little Kayla. Jeezy gonna find out that the Bay don't play. Not today. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to you later. Bye.